Come on, set! Pound 55, sweet! Cobra! Set! Hut! Igloo! Get set! Get set! Ready, go! Flare! Left high! Easy! Here we go! Let's go! Reset! Here we go! Set! Ready! Easy! Here we go! High! Ready! Spider! Green 25! Ready, ready! Set! Ready, ready! Down! Go! Come on, set! Lasso! Ready! Moves! Ready! Set! Hut! Slam! .42 Spider!
Play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. He's past the 30. That's the kind of play that can 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him.
Turning it on! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown LSU!
It's so nice to be an offense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Starts to scramble to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Here we go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be... The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield. Solid pickup there. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finding open areas. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. There he goes. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great decision by the...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. Creates a little space. He's loose. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. LSU now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bust through behind his pad. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown LSU!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, what a caught! Just like that. A huge gain in inside the 10, they'll mark it at the 8.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run. He can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Just dismissing tackles. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. First and 10 from their own 17. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got a little space. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense... First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Still on his feet at the 25. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really good vision using the moves to get out to the 13. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They want that clock to run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to take off. crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The give is to Taylor. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic with it. Headed to the end zone. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every Defense really missed an opportunity to keep them backed up there. It's 1st and 10 from the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the sack. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
22 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Doyle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job.
On the double. Easy. Ready.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Extending the play. Bounced off his feet.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he got loose. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. What a run for this playmaker to just elude. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job.
Oh, a lot of space. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Crosses the tag. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Hokies are flying down the field. He wants to throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Okay. Here we go.
Off play action on first down. Under fire. Finds a little space. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a man miss. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Looking for an open area to his left. Nice move to keep running. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime up.
On the
And
double.
Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field.
Cobra.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down. Quick step and go. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Jukes his way for more. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want.